But we just have to understand that when a transformational figure enters the fray, you got to pause and then isolate and compartmentalize and give them the love that they're due. And in this case, it belongs to Caitlin Clark.
There's only one that can do what Caitlin Clark did. Bring all those eyes. For pure basketball purists, there's nobody like her.
Caitlin Clark has made WNBA history once again. Just when we thought her record-breaking season couldn't get any more impressive, she did something no athlete has done in recent memory. That's right, Clark just shattered another record, and this time, she didn't even have to step onto the court. She swept all the major Global Athlete of the Year awards, from Time's Athlete of the Year to SBJ's Business Athlete of the Year, and the Associated Press Female Athlete of the Year. This basketball phenom is on fire.
So it's been hard for me, but adjusting and just kind of have that mindset of just moving on has been something I try to give myself a little bit of grace.
Caitlin Clark is box office. She is a star. If Angel Reese was older, I would have gotten on her about what she just said. Because I would have been like, how naive can you be? But she is young. It's only 22.
But here's where things get interesting. Angel Reese isn't happy about it and even claims Clark doesn't deserve the recognition. Can you believe the drama unfolding right now? What started as an award season is now turning into a heated rivalry that has everyone talking.
Yeah. What is your stance on that?
So my whole thing was when I got drafted, number 7. So I'm like, cool. The pressure is not even on me because I'm drafted 7, so the pressure shouldn't be up there. So I'm like, all right, cool. I can just hoop. I'm like, all right, cool.
It's because you started killing it.
Well, yeah.
And they're like, oh,
I'm still a rookie. I'm still figuring it out. Trying to figure things out.
But hold on, only one side seems to see it as a rivalry. One superstar is celebrated for her talent, while the other, let's just say, is more focused on TikTok. This story is sending shockwaves through the basketball community, and it's got it all. Clark's
Angel Reese is a wonderful player, but she does not compare to what and who Caitlin Clark is when she's on the basketball floor. Plain and simple.
Talent, her fierce competitiveness, and Reese's antics. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Ready to see how it all plays out? Let's dive in and explore why Clark's recent success is making waves. Let's break down Clark's phenomenal season and why she earned.
Angel Reese spoke to the media. She didn't speak to the media after the game against Caitlin Clark, but a member of the Chicago Sky, the national title winner at LSU, and she talked about where all this attention started with her and Caitlin Clark.
All these awards. What she achieved on the court didn't just mark an outstanding year for the WNBA, it redefined what a breakout season looks like. You may be wondering how she managed to pull it off. Don't worry, we're about to break it all down. First up, Clark didn't just break records, she obliterated them. Remember when I mentioned she
My expectation is to be one of the best players in the world one day. I wouldn't expect anything less than that.
Accomplished something no player in WNBA history ever has? Well, she broke 62 records, not just one, not just two, but 62. Yes, you heard that right. It's not just a historic milestone, it's on an entirely different level. And here's where things
more history for the FIBA rookie.
At this point, continue to be myself, and I think a lot of good will come from that.
Get really exciting. Clark's jaw-dropping performance didn't just rack up impressive stats, it also led to real results. Her exceptional play was a key reason the Indiana Fever clinched their first playoff spot in nearly a decade. That's right, Clark didn't just shine individually, she helped elevate the entire team's performance. What's even more impressive is what Clark has done off the court. Her influence has been nothing short of extraordinary. WNBA merchandise sales surged by a staggering 500% during her rookie season.
This is a phenomenon. Caitlin Clark is a phenomenon.
That's not a typo. We're talking about a six-fold increase in sales. It's as if Clark waved a magic wand, making everyone eager to embrace the WNBA. But it's not just about jerseys and memorabilia. Clark's presence has transformed the league. Viewership has soared, attendance is at an all-time high, and the WNBA is reaching a whole new audience. Even sports economists are taking note. Laviel, a leading expert, called Clark a lightning rod for women's basketball. She's right, Clark's impact is so huge that people are comparing her to Michael Jordan in terms of revolutionizing the sport's popularity.
I'm going to look at this the way I did with Michael Jordan. Now, she's not the Michael Jordan of her sport as far as athleticism, playing, dominating. But A'ja Wilson is the best player in the game. Not even a debate. But I'm talking about value now. Value to a franchise, value to a league, getting your team in the playoffs. They had the number one pick. They were the worst team last year. And there is value that I can attach to that.
Ready for some numbers? Clark's rookie season is estimated to have brought in a staggering $36 million for Indianapolis alone. That's the kind of influence that gets the attention of team owners and city leaders. Laviel predicts that professional women's basketball will see its combined value rise by $1.6 billion.
I'm talking about value. Michael Jordan was the most valuable player every single year because of what he meant to his team and what he meant to the league. And, oh, by the way, winning 6 titles. Can't argue with that. Caitlin Clark may not win titles. Las Vegas is still a great team. But the fact that she is doing what she's doing and at a very high level, you know, it's now commonplace where she'll go for 26 and 12. I mean, those are great numbers for any player, no matter how long you've been in the league.
In just the next 3 years. Yes, billion with a B. Talk about a game changer. So what does all this mean? Caitlin Clark isn't just a basketball star, she's a phenomenon. She's reshaping the sport both on and off the court, drawing in new fans and making a massive economic impact. Her influence...
Angel Reese, there's nothing that she does where you go, did you see her? Other than she plays really, really hard, and I liken her game to Moses Malone. Moses Malone was relentless. So it's not that I don't appreciate who she is or how she plays. There is no one like Caitlin Clark. In the history of the WNBA.
Goes far beyond the stat sheet, proving she's the superstar the WNBA has been waiting for to transform the league's future. Clark's journey to these awards might seem like a triumph that was always meant to happen, but the story is much more complex. Don't forget Angel Reese, the other rookie who had the basketball world buzzing. The media framed their supposed rivalry as
saying Angel Reese is better than Caitlin Clark, is saying Rodman was better than Michael Jordan, or Ben Wallace was better than Kobe, or even Andre Drummond was better than LeBron. And I shouldn't have to point out that Angel Reese is actually a poor defender.
As the ultimate showdown, keeping fans on the edge of their seats. But how close was this competition, really? The media couldn't stop drawing comparisons between Clark and Reese, crafting a narrative of 2 young stars in a season-long duel. It felt like the perfect setup for a dramatic conclusion, 2 athletes destined to compete throughout the year. But as the season unfolded, some started to wonder if the rivalry was more hype than reality. The truth became clear when Caitlin Clark...
But her attention, her notoriety is based off Caitlin Clark. Because she wins the national title, first thing she does, she mocks Caitlin Clark. And then she doesn't even celebrate with her teammates. So she's made it personal with Caitlin Clark. Then she's played off of that.
Was named Rookie of the Year and First Team All-WNBA. This wasn't just a win, it was a decisive statement that shattered the illusion of a neck-and-neck race. Reese, understandably upset, didn't hide her feelings and publicly disagreed with the decision, insisting that Clark didn't deserve the honor. Her reaction sparked even more drama, dividing...
I thought scoring, yes, she's the all-time greatest scorer in the history of college basketball, men's or women's, but passing like this? I'm talking about gifted LeBron-esque bounce passing. I'm talking about gifted LeBron-esque two-handed, full court, touchdown pass kind of passing. The likes of which I don't see in the WNBA.
Fans and igniting heated debates online. But was Reese's frustration purely emotional, or was there something deeper at play? Here's the bigger picture. Clark isn't just chasing awards. She has an inherent drive to be the best and to perform at the highest level, transcending the game without relying on rivalries. Her skills aren't just intense, they're transformative, drawing unprecedented attention to women's basketball. This isn't just about one player, it's about elevating.
That skinny white girl was the best thing that ever happened to the WNBA. She's already the most exciting and entertaining player in the league, the entire league, the one you can't take your eyes off of.
The entire sport and inspiring fans everywhere. While Reese may not be known for her skill in the same way, she's still drawing attention to women's basketball, and that's a good thing, right? Think about it, when was the last time two WNBA rookies generated this kind of buzz? One for her skill and grace, the other for her social media presence. Games featuring Clark and Reese have attracted record-breaking audiences. These two aren't just athletes, they're catalysts for a movement, energizing the league and making women's basketball a national conversation.